Hello out there, family and friends. Grand rising, grand afternoon, grand evening, oh yes. Wherever you happen to be on this most lovely planet of ours, terra firma. Yeah. Woo. Honey. Yes, this is Fantastic Freedom Fridays, y'all. Fantastic because we create the most fantastic story about how we would love for our lives to be. Oh, yes, we do. Freedom? Well, we have the freedom to choose again and again and again. If we don't like it, yeah, we have the freedom to choose again and again until it suits us. Fridays. Well, y'all know what's going on. Woo! Thank God it's Friday. Friday. What y'all doing this weekend? I sure hope you plan to have some fun. And on that lovely note of fun and play is the angel's way. Fun is not a luxury. It is a necessity. Yes. And let me introduce myself. Woo! My name is Terry Lynn Page. I'm also known as Queen Tierra Calafia Bay del Cristo. And I am your host for Fantastic Freedom Fridays. And I have got a special treat for you today. I have a lovely friend, dear sister, stopping by to impart some knowledge and wisdom on us today. And her name is Sister Pamela Cousins. And we're going to welcome her on right now. Woo-hoo! There she is. Beautiful.
Hello, how are you?
I am good. The sun is shining brightly over here. And,
Yes, it's beautiful here too, as well in Lake Berryessa.
yes,
How are you doing, my dear Terry?
I'm doing really good. I'm so excited.
Me too, because my computer hasn't been working,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden
Yes.
it's working. So I'm really happy about that.
Yes. Yeah. It's time to
Your
have.
house is beautiful, my dear. I love it. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Go feng shui. Go feng shui.
Yeah. Cats and all this stuff. Oh, I just told our viewers that I've got this lovely sister coming on to share some powerful truths today. Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. I am so um, appreciative to be here on your beautiful webinar. You are my dear, most close friend, and I have been on a journey. So I've kind of been in the hiding for a while,
yeah.
but it's all good. There's nothing negative about any of it. It's all in the blueprint.
That's right.
So today, if I could, Goddess,
Yes.
I'd like to start off with a little bit of sound. Bringing us into the fifth dimension and higher, and into harmony into our hearts. And then I have a prayer I'd like to say, which I've already said 3 times, so it's already activated.
Yeah.
And we're going to go forth on whatever you like to ask me about. If you see in the back, you see the different geometrical signs going on.
Yeah.
I have the fire, and I have also the Mother Earth in the back going. As we speak, we are already being initiated into a higher consciousness. Also, if you look straight in the middle, you'll see the solar plex chakra and the sacral chakra above my head, which are being initiated into this webinar, that we will be able to upgrade those 2 chakras, which have been giving us a lot of aches and pains. I can later give Terry the breakdown on each placket behind my head. But you also see an elephant with his torso to the top, which is good luck for financial wealth and gain. And if you see to the blue money in the flower, it is a gift from my son for my birth, for my Mother's Day. It's a flower, my favorite color, blue, white, and it's designed in a, a what do you call it? A flower. I love carnations.
Yeah.
I'm a carnation freak. So we have all the love and beauty coming from my lovely Terry, and all behind us is already synchronized as we go forth and process for all of us, not just for me, not just for Terry, but for all of us. We are all here, carnated, reincarnated, incarnated, transformed into this world in the 3D level for a purpose, to help each one ascend into this light body, which is coming as we speak.
Yes.
And that body will transform us into our original form.
Yes.
So let me go into the prayer that I'd like to pray over us before we
Yes.
get started into our communicative conversation.
Yes.
In the name of our beloved, victorious God presence, I am. I affirm that I am worthy of thy purity. I affirm that I am worthy of thy purity. I call forth a great cosmic shift of cosmic purity flame to remove from our minds, our thoughts, our feelings, our body, and every vibration of human creation that is impure in substance and that is less than our perfection in God. Replace it with the fullness of the mind of Christ. Manifest within us the power of the resurrection and the ascension flame, so that by the power of purity's ray, we might be free from all discord we have ever created, and all discord that has ever been directed towards us and the light for which we stand. We are purity in action. I am God's purest established within my soul, my mind, my body, and let me invoke purity, not only for myself, not only for myself, not only for myself, but also for every man, woman, child on this planet, for our families, our friends, and our whole family of God, all kingdoms, and the earth mother. Let me also invoke purity for the air, the water, the earth, and the animals and the elemental kingdoms, all nature spirits, and be that intelligence. And so be it. Beloved I am, beloved I feel, beloved I invoke, beloved, beloved I decree, and beloved I receive. And so it is.
Oh, it is. Ah, that's beautiful. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm just going to give it to you what you love to share about yourself and your journey, um, and what your passion is, what your passion service is, um, and also where people can find you at after you share.
Okay. Um, First, you said you'd like to know what my passion is. My passion is truth, integrity, honesty. And as I also know that these are my passions, I also have to look on the other side of the duality of, is Pamela using those passions to judge others to make herself feel safe? That's my passion. My passion is fully integrating into the God seed that I'm here to be without any of those things, judgment, um, ego, or pride. And your next question, I'm sorry.
I believe it was a little bit about your journey. With
Okay.
that, yeah, and how
My
you.
journey started after I became an elder for the Church of God in Christ many years ago, which I am totally licensed to be an elder, to marry people, to teach, to preach, to be on the clergy. I've been through biblical school. I've gone from missionary to evangelist to all the levels. The only level I didn't go to was bishop. And at that point, something hit me. The same day I was being initiated, I remember that I was standing in line and I wanted to pull myself back because I felt like there was something that I was missing, that I wasn't seeing correctly. So I went on and took the ordination. And after I took the ordination, I remember coming home sobbing, crying, and I stayed in my room like for 3 days, 3 or 4 days, just crying and praying, crying and praying, crying and praying. And seemed like the more I cried and prayed, the more angry I got.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine named John Indick, which is one of the white knights for the White Hats, uh, sent me an invitation to meet up with a shaman, which is online Richard Leon from the Egyptian mystical school. And of course, being a Christian, I was like totally not wanting to do any of that because I was been told witchcraft this, witchcraft that, don't get into this, don't get into that. And that's the stifle that they use to put the fear, the false evidence appearing real into our system, that we have to reclaim our own light body, because it's a program that was written to teach us how to get out of it, or teach us how to learn from it, or teach us that this is not you, that's a duality program, or we're strengthening your core, we're strengthening your sacral, we're strengthening your root chakra, we're strengthening your throat chakra. There's something every time you go through some kind of 3D problem. It's an initiation to a higher level, which peels the onion off, back, forth, and beyond. And with that being said, I went through a lot. Not only did I spend a lot of money and a lot of unworthy, unthoughtful days and nights and weeks and months going through the journey of going to different shamans. One is Offer Nev. He's also a beautiful individual. Uh, and I can name a few. Alfonso Diaz, Michelle Peacock, uh, Master Paul Fletcher, Master Shaw, uh, and even there are some Christians that don't really know that they're a part of the initiation that have helped me to gather the pain that was put around me as a kinesis to release the stagnicity of my journey. So I started, I believe, I don't know, 10 years ago. And I have to look at my license to tell the truth because I like truth, even though there really is no time. But in that essence, I've grown to my initiation of myself. I'm able to speak life into existence and recall and see without my normal eyes. And all the things I was told not to do were the things that were the strength for my life, my living, eternal fragment energy. Um, that is my essence. This body is just here to carry the light in this timeline for the message that has to be told. I've lived many lives, and in knowing that I have lived many lives, I've also found my strengths and also found my weaknesses. And at some point in my journey, I was discouraged deeply and went into many states of depression, which brought my body much pain, much suffering. I can say that during this problem of my own, I don't believe that any of this was taken out on any souls. And if so, I truly apologize for that. Uh, I can say before I went into learning about my initial spirit body, my 13 levels of existence, uh, I do believe that I hurt people a lot, and I didn't realize that I did through judgment, through pride, and through ego. These words are misused in our natural content to make people feel ashamed and worry or guard themselves like, oh, it ain't, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But it don't have nothing to do with that because it's really only for you. It's not about being ashamed or, you know, some persona of, I gotta save this mask because if I lose this mask, I'm gonna lose all my friends and my family, and I'm never gonna be anything. This is gonna be a failure. It's a failure to communicate. No, it's not. It's not any of that.
Oh, yeah. Right.
It's all growth. And in that process, I've had to go back over some levels because the peeling of the onion only peels so much. And then you have to go back to see if you actually learned anything. Did you actually come out of that? Or did you just let it fall off, but you didn't learn the lesson? So now at this point, when I go through a synopsis of something like the other day, uh, I found myself fearful of moving into this position that I'm getting ready to go to today because of other past experiences where I've been just so nice and so sweet, and people, they just seem like they bring out their forks and they're ready to stab me before I even get into the situation. But I was told to be the same person that I've always been, just stand back a little bit and not give as much as I always give, but just to breathe through insufficient timing in my walk, as I don't have to lower my vibration to be liked, or I don't have to lower my vibration to acquire anything that is already mine. I don't have to kiss any butts, and I don't have to screw any people to get what already belongs to me, which I never did anyway, but I always did overly. I would always be giving gifts and, doing things for people that probably didn't deserve it. But who knows? That's how all my rewards are coming back to me from all the things I have done. But yes, ma'am, we're living in an illusion, and the illusion is being lifted. And there are many people that are seeing through their third eye the real level of consciousness, which in our time we are so behind on other planets. They've been living it for eons, and here we are dealing with it on this level. So we can just get through these insufficient funds, and I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about the insufficient funds that we put upon ourselves.
We just
Start speaking life.
We just stated the veil is on.
Yeah. Light is everywhere.
Yes.
We can actually change ourselves in an existence right now, but then we'd be skipping everything we have already signed up to do to help other people get through the illusion of the fire. And hey, I'm going to tell you what they mean about the hell plane. The hell plane is your own mind. It doesn't have anything to do with actual fire, but yeah, you do feel it if you lived a life of scrutiny or being mean and disrespectful to people. Yes, you're gonna feel that fire 7 times 7. The Bible has a lot of mystical school information that, it's a code book. And I think that's probably why for 50 years of my life I read it every year, the whole Bible. Every year I read the whole entire Bible. So there's a lot of it that
there's some jewels
I
in there.
literally quote.
Yeah, a lot of jewels in there,
Yeah, but it's not the only thing. And I know I'm going to be scrutinized for saying this. The book's within you. Everything you need to know is within you. If you could just take time away from the television and your phone and scrolling on Facebook and social media, if you could take time away from the distractions, I know how devastating, and I don't want to say hard, but I'm just saying difficult it can be to veer away and get in a secret place, just in that place where you can breathe and just close your eyes and ask the right questions. It doesn't happen overnight for everybody, but there are people that it will happen overnight for. So you just have to find your vibrational level. We're the original beings, and there are a lot of clones, which everything is coming out for you to know. And I don't have to go into it all so that there will be conspiracy theory Pamela Cousins in this lifetime, but in many other lifetimes, I can tell you that the reason why I've died 7 legal times is because in other lifetimes I paid the penalty for death. So, oh yeah, I didn't know that, but now I know. And there are a lot of people that have made sure that when they died in those other temples, that they would come back in these temples and they would still have the same exact power, but we would be restrained to the awakening period that we experience. And that veil of amnesia, yeah, you can feel it in your stomach right now as I speak. It makes you feel like, oh my God, am I doing the right thing here? What is she saying? I got to turn this off right now. Yeah, that's that bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but let's just be real.
Preach it, sister. That's right. Woo! Yes.
You know, we have to lift ourselves up to the consciousness where, and I was spoken this in my ear in a soft, gentle voice 2 days ago. Pamela, it's not about what you do. It's about the level of your heart. And I was like, okay, so you're telling me I can go and do this and it won't matter? Yes, Pamela, it won't matter because you already are where you need to be. But there is a scripture in the Bible that says all things are permissible, but everything is not beneficial. All things are permissible, but everything is not constructive. So you have to have discipline, which a lot of people don't have because they feel, what do I need to discipline myself for? I'm grown. I don't need that. Yes, you do, because we are being pulled so many times directions through these different frequencies that are not connected to our original blueprint. And until we go and do our shadow work or we do our meditation or our guides are replaced and we get new guides or whatever, because there's so many layers to this journey.
Yes.
Uh, we consciously, we can't say we're better or worse than anyone. We are where we are, and there's some information I have right now I haven't even delved into, and I'm sure that if I took out the discipline to do it, I could just instantly do that. It's just like my life has been very complicated and it's for a reason. I'm not even trying to fix it anymore. There's no fixing.
Yes. Yes.
Stop trying to fix everything. Just be present in the moment. As soon as you see yourself judging or losing it or feeling that pain in here, like what you're saying is wrong or what you're doing is wrong, what is not and what is by how peaceful it is around you. See, now your atmosphere. When they say atmospheric conditions,
Yes.
this is so true.
Yes.
Your atmosphere, I don't care how much times you go and you stump your toe and say, wow, what the hell did that happen for? It's not that. It's like a test, this is a test of American broadcasting system. It's only a test. This is just the broadcasting system testing the original Emerald tablet. And if you take out time, if you breathe and you take out time to sit with yourself, so many answers will be given to you. You don't really need to pay or play other people's games. Just learn you. Reinvent you. Find out what you don't like about you. And then say, wow, that's not so bad. And then say, okay, well, why is that quirk here? What is that do for my endeavor to be a master healer? And And then doors will start opening and you'll see what you're supposed to be actually doing instead of sitting there being on the freaking pity pie. And then this is like weeks and weeks and months of work. Because you got to work, you got to eat, you got to clean, you got to wash, all this stuff in between having the time to sit in that space. And sometimes they'll lay you down. Hello. And you'll have to trust on the initial center point of creation to take care of you. That's sort of like the scripture, Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Each word has a power within itself. Joy, peace. You can sit with yourself all day and just go through words and sit there and see how they affect your body and what cause. If you go through those words will affect what's hurting, what's happening, what's going on. With these different words you can use, and then use something like the word, which I don't like this word, but I'm going to use this word. No, I'm not going to use this word. I'm going to use a word that Theosaurus would say, disappointment. Say this word, disappointment, with me. What happens? What hurts? Oh, my forehead started hurting when I said it. Disappointments. Disappointments. My nose started hurting all up in here. So you notice by changing, renewing your mind with the words that you speak. Thy word have I hidden in my heart that I might see God. Yeah. Yes, Lord. But are we even in that frequency that we are out of other people's business? Or that we are listening to other people? Or that we are focusing on our crown chakra where we can't see it if we don't quiet the radio station and find the word that is hidden in your heart, the emerald tablet, that you might see God. Well, there's so much learning all around you. They will show you signs and wonders. And you don't even understand, because why? Yeah, say that word with me 3 times. Why? What's hurting in you? What do you hear? Why? You know what I hear? I hear vibrational bells coming out of my ears, because the vibration is coming in and showing you. The vibration is coming in and talking to you. The vibration is changing your atmosphere, but you're too busy not being present, and you're on the street worry, doubt, fear, pity potty. Just we keep ourselves in an atmospheric hell that we don't really have to live. And when people used to tell me, my shamans used to say, it's all you're doing, Pamela. You do this to yourself. And I would like say, what the hell is this? What? What are you talking about? I did nothing to myself. That's that ego and pride. There we go. I didn't know. Just he did. No, she. And we go on and on and on and on and on in these cycles
Yeah.
that we ourselves can bring out so much love, so much peace, peace be still. I send peace out all over to show the mass to wake up from amnesia, the light pouring forth from the crown to the base to Mother Earth's atmospheric river of golden white light shooting out of your crown and covering you with protection. And you don't ever have to look backwards or forwards, just understanding.
Yeah.
These are the purities that we hold so much power over our own existence. We speak our own reality into what we walk every day. It's gotten to the point where I don't have to ask for certain little tiny minuscule things like a parking stall or to be taken somewhere safely because I've already put that into my blueprint that it would be done on a daily basis, 24/7, 7 days a week, 31 days to 30 days a month, whatever it is, it's in my blueprint. I speak peace over myself. Their protection is there. You can hear it coming through my ears. The vibration is lifted. And then the signs and the wonders. Hmm. Yesterday, a black cat, I was just going to the back door by the kitchen to see the balcony, and the black cat just came out of nowhere. And it was in a place where, most snakes be. And this black cat was fluffy and pretty. And as soon as I said Lisette, it turned around and looked at me, smiled, and then acknowledged different levels of yourself, coming to yourself, speaking to yourself, and letting you know there are going to be more signs and wonders that's going to come to tell you stuff. But you got to listen, baby. You're nothing but a big giant baby. So the fear and the disappointment and the anger, which is a big one. And hey, Ishmael Perez was talking yesterday and said how his family wanted to put him away because he used to have anger issues, just spurts of anger. Because why did he have anger? Because he knew he was a God in a wrong place and he couldn't handle it. Yes, you're going to go through that in your journey too.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, these things happen to us. Believe you me, when you do go through your awakening process, you will find out that you are one of the originals and maybe have lived many, many lives, and maybe even before the existence of Earth or any of these planets or even birth, you will see yourself. Even maybe in your childhood, you drew yourself and didn't even know, like I did, who you were.
Yeah.
And all these signs and wonders will come and they will let you know, oh, you've been knowing this information for a while, my child. Yes, you have.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the difficult part, living with your twin or your twin flame, and they haven't awakened yet. Or maybe they have, but they're also put there to test you to see how far you've come and see if your reflection is pure light. See, we're constantly, every day, working our reflections. That is our most pertinent goal, is our reflection towards others. This is our main purpose, is to purify our reflection.
Yeah.
And there's a scripture in the Bible for that.
Yeah.
The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. And whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumble and fell. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. See, these things that hold us back. These things that keep us not wanting, or not, maybe we want it, but we just don't feel we have the information to move forward. I'm going to give you a few tips on how to start yourself, if you feel stagnant, to move forward. Okay, first, even if you can't meditate for 30 minutes to an hour, you should ask, please send me the right meditation that I can do for the next 30 days in the timeline that I have, and help my guides to help me to initiate this without difficulty, without interruption. As you do that, you can move up to 30 minutes an hour. That's the first one. Second tip is find a 7 chakra frequency video, music video on YouTube, or you don't even have to go to the fourth dimension. You can be given it from another person to play at night while you sleep with your phone down. You don't want to have your phone showing the VU rays. You want to have it down so that when the music is playing, it's subconsciously working on you while you sleep. And in that point, if the music does not feel comfortable to you, change it, because there are frequencies that don't resonate with everybody. You can try singing bowls or Om. Om is a good one. The third one is, when you wake up in the morning and before you go to bed at night, write 5 things you're grateful for. Even if it's the same stuff over and over again, until you get to the process to where, as you know, you're grateful for more things. And so let's get to the end where you can contact me. Right now, I am in process of getting a website. I don't have one right now, but you can go to Facebook, and she will put this in the comments. You can go to Facebook and find me as Pamela I Am Love Walker or Pamela I Am Love Cousins. And you can hit me up on my messenger, as well as my email, cousinspamela47@yahoo.com, which will be in the comments. Or you can go to YouTube and find me as, what is it under, Terry?
I believe it is under, you told me the other day, Pamela Cousins. I think it's Pamela Cousins.
I will be refining that to Pam's Place soon. I have a lot of projects that are going to go forth in the next year. and they're going to all be for not just me, but for my friends to be involved in as well. I'm going to be opening up a healing center, and it's going to be with the EE system, the vibrational plates that you can walk in and be healed. Sometimes your fear wants to, oh, don't tell people because then they're going to, you know, ah, that don't work on me, Will Smith.
Do you have any offerings right now? Any modalities that you're
Yes, I am
practicing?
offering prayer, 30-minute prayer. And also, these prayers are recorded so I can send them to you. I also am offering a meditation buddy, 30-minute to an hour meditations, 30 minutes, $50, hour meditation, $100.
Mhm.
Um, and also, if you would like to Zoom call me and have a private session of reading, prayer, and meditation, that would be $150. Um, I am still moving and getting things settled. Terry knows more. I can't speak on it, but we are working hard to get you up and running. And I don't want to say more than I need to say, but I bless you all right now. There's a lot of power on this chat right now. There's a lot of healing going on right now. Just listening to this broadcast has been powerful. And even if you want to watch this 2 or 3 times, it might take away some of the debris that is been haunting and taunting you. Um, I want to pull a card for the day, so I'm going to get up and get my cards. But be mindful of this one fact. This fact is listening to others about your own soul and believing others about your own life path. I did that for 50 years, and I found myself stuck in a room crying and mad and angry. And I really did everything I was told to do because I really wanted to prove that I was a good Christian soldier. I'm not putting down Christianity. I'm not putting down any religion. I'm just saying that God is bigger than any religion. God is bigger than any one. There is no one person that knows all the answers. And I'm sorry. It just isn't. So I'm not saying don't go out and pay for help.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. Do that until you can get to where you need to be. Because we all do. Trust me. We have people around us that either help us, we pay some kind of a way. So I'm going to get up and I'm going to get a card. I'll be back.
All right. Oh, well, exciting, Sister Pamela. I tell you, I've known her for quite some time, and she is amazing, and she has assisted me through so much. This is why I have her right now on my show because I want y'all to get to know her as well. And she has so much to offer. She has so much to offer, so much to share with everybody, one-on-one, group sessions. Make sure to write down her information that she has given and do contact her because she's She's amazing. And she can really assist you in ways that you may never have thought or imagined. So, yes, fantastic Freedom Fridays. Yes, woo! Freedom, honey. Freedom to be who you came to be in this lifetime. Ah, being all that you can be. And remember, loving yourself is paramount. Loving, getting to know yourself. Ah, because you are always the most important person in your world, in your vibrational atmosphere, because you create your own reality. Every day and every hour, every minute and every second. Yes.
I love you, Terry.
Oh, I love you too, Sister
I know
Pamela.
I owe you a package, Mama, and I've been struggling a little bit financial,
Oh,
but I'm gonna be all right.
that's all
It's
right.
on the way. I haven't forgot,
That's all
but
right.
I just want to let everybody know that you know to be a chosen one, sometimes you're gonna be criticized, talked about. Your family gonna leave you. Everybody gonna stray away, and people gonna say, "See, the devil's on your life. You need to repent, and you need to get back in the church or whatever." They're gonna tell you all kinds of stuff that doesn't make it right, and in your gut, you're gonna feel, oh no, I've done that. It didn't work. It didn't work for me. So, you know, I've had a lot of experiences that I don't want to talk about right now. In the last year and a half, 2 years, it's been devastating. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm lucky to be, whoo, yeah, it's been whoa. And, Terry's been there the whole time. But the cards I'm going to pull today, I'm going to pull two. And this is Diana Cooper, Golden Future. They weren't available, but now they are available. And I've already shuffled them. And I have my crystal right here. Yes, uh, it's a name of a crystal. I can't think of it right now. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards off the top. The first one is, we're going to move it back. Goddess. Golden Stellar Internet, communicating in fifth dimensional ways. That's true. We've been doing that today.
Yes.
I told you my computer wasn't working. All of a sudden it's working. So timing is everything. Okay. And then I'll give you the synopsis on that card. And then I'm going to pull the second card. Remember, I didn't put any of these cards in place. So whatever comes, comes. And the second card is nature. Nature. Tune into the natural world. Yeah. I'm trying to relay that to you in your atmospheric condition. In your atmospheric condition, everybody has a different atmospheric condition. And we have to hone into that. And that's how we find our nuggets and our answers. So the first one is 36. Jump, huh? Yeah, we need to jump. Quantum jump. Okay. Communication in the fifth dimensional way. The internet allows huge amounts of information to be transmitted instantly. In the golden future, it will be replaced by a golden quantum stellar internet using high frequency wave bands that only carry positive, inspirational, spiritual information. There will be totally harm. This will be totally harmless to humans, birds, fish, animals, insects, and trees. And as the new golden age progresses, humanity will receive much wisdom and assistance from the masters of telepathy, the part of Mercury that has already ascended and their friends in the universe who are already cooperating with Archangel Michael to set in place a fifth dimensional communication network. This will eventually be replaced by a seventh dimensional system anchored through Stonehenge. Crystal transmissions are being programmed once more to help humanity. The fifth dimensional consciousness of humanity is only interested in high vibration, illuminating and uplifting transmission. The guidance to this card says the masters of telepathy are the 12 illuminated beings who oversee the ascended aspect of Mercury, the planet of communication. They link to you through the throat chakra, your center of truth, which is overseen by Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael to fill your throat center with the blue and gold energy. Then send out an initiation to connect with the masters of telepathy. As you do so, magnificent angels on the golden ray will work with you. I don't know if you guys heard that, but there was a loud, like, woo that came out of my ear. So I had to acknowledge that. Hello. And then part of your ascension mission is to hold the light that will enable the golden quantum stellar internet of the golden age to be established. And when you do this, your throat chakra will glow with integrity, honor, and courage, allowing you to communicate in a pure and charismatic way. It is time to impart your truth consciously in the fifth dimensional way as if you were already in the new golden future. And when you do this, people will trust and respect you. I'm at that part right now. I'm not putting myself on no pedestal because I've had to work really hard, diligently, disciplinedly to get where I am now. And it's all about right now me trusting myself. Yeah. So that's the level I'm at, is trusting myself. So I don't really care if anybody else trusts me right now because I'm working through that initiation to myself, that I trust myself. And it's been proven day by day by day that, Pamela, you better take record with your own self because you're a very powerful being. Mm-hmm. So watch what you say, watch how you react, because there are people watching me I don't even know. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy. They're on my computer right now. They keep doing stupid stuff. But it's all good. Hi. And with that being said, they're being also initiated into the healing process of opening up their chakras and leveling out their Christ consciousness and their blueprint. And I thank Lord Michael for that because he's working with me. He's my brother. All right, so let's get to the next one. See that beautiful card right there? I hope you get something out of it. It's a beautiful card. If you see in the bottom, you'll see two helpers, but you have to really look, and all the helpers that are in there and that golden emerald tablet that is shining from your heart, as I told you about before. Let's get to the 23, nature. You can see the heart in the tree right there, the birds and the ladies. There's a couple of things going on in this card. If you can transcend it into your spirit, there's a couple of things going on in this card. If you can transcend it into your spirit. Yeah, I got that too. All right, 23. Tune into the natural world. In the golden future, everyone will have their 12th, 5th dimensional chakra open and active. And the silver earth star chakra below our feet contains 33 chambers that are tuned into the natural world. When everybody has anchored this chakra, all the humanity will be connected to Gaia. It's kind of strange because this job that I'm walking into today, This person that left so that I could enter into this space stayed there 33 years. Yeah, numbers, colors, tones resonate, connect together to show your blueprint. So you don't actually have to ask the question. You can move on to the next question. Well, you know, during your journey, you're going to be asking a whole bunch of questions, and somebody will come along and tell you those are wrong questions. Believe when they tell you there's the wrong questions. Don't get ego and pride like I did. I was like, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's just gonna hinder your process of going forward. Okay. If they're the wrong questions, then ask yourself, sit with yourself and ask your inner talent, well, can you help me with the right questions or send someone to help me? Oh, believe you me, you ask the universe the right questions, it will be answered. Mm-hmm. So everyone will love and respect trees. Those wise sentient beings that provide food and shelter and keep records of local history will revere the forests, which are storing the wisdom of the universe until we are ready to access it. Yeah, see, we tripping on a car and a house and outfit and some shoes, and nature is keeping score, and we tripping. Yeah, I used to be one of them. I'm just saying, you know, I'm hoping that I'm helping someone, because your journey is right at the edge of your own fingers. It's right there. You just have to make the right choice. You can make a choice for it to instantly be fixed, which you don't look for a fix, but instantly be in line, or you could choose the road that's going to be harder. I chose the road that was going to be harder because my faith was all in the wrong stuff. And now, presenting. All right. We will revere the forests, which are storing the wisdom of the universe until we are ready to access it. We will enjoy the flowers, the greenery, water, birds, and the nature. Natural world will embrace us in peace and healing. We will also recognize and honor the elements who keep our planet green, healthy, and clean. They will respond by helping us in unimaginable ways. What we don't recognize is there's no one man or two or three, 100 men that could keep this planet going. We are not the ones in control. The animals could come out and eat us at any time. They choose not to because they were where we are once. They were running the planet. The animals were running the planet. They got shut down because of their ego and pride. You get me? This is the phase of the life of the onion, and if you don't recognize and honor it, you get cut down. The snake cut down. Get it? You don't want your legs cut down. Okay? Legs represent your ongoing creative ability to become the best version of yourself. I'm just saying. In the golden future, humans, elements, and the angelic realm will on a cooperate a paradise on earth. The guidance of this card is to remember, love, and honor and nature kingdom. Tread lightly on the land and leave beautiful golden footsteps wherever you walk. Remember, wherever you give to nature is returning to you multiplied. You may have drawn this card because you have a deep and loving connection to the earth and the natural world. In that case, communicate with Archangel Perelmic. Purinmick, the wonderful blue green angel who oversees the natural world. Because of free will on earth, he cannot act without human permission. Ask him to help and protect trees, planets, rivers, and the lands itself. Tell him which is needed. Your intercession will be of inextremable help to him in his mission, and your reward will be an enrichment of your heart center. You see something in nature not being taken care of, ask the angels to help it be corrected. You see someone disrespecting things in nature, ask it to be corrected. You do have the ability, you do have the power to ask for this to be done. You are the universe. You don't realize it yet, but when you realize you're the universe and everything is inside of you in your garden, you plucking your own garden and you walking through your own peaceful shore, everything will be heaven. I'm working on that. I'm not all the way there yet, but I'm working on that. And through this process of loving kindness and tender mercy, we will be able to help you through the journeys that we walk to aspire more beautiful things to happen for you. I applaud you, Queen. Speak your name out loud for me, Terry, Queen. Thank you. It was told for me not to speak it, but for you to speak it because this is your transition into the fifth dimension. So I'm going to ask you to speak your name a little louder, please. It is your transmission, my queen.
Queen Tierra Calafia Bay del Cristo.
And when she said that, I saw a golden honey pot. Like, in the temples before, they used to have these pots of gold. They would put them on the tables right next to the Ark of the Covenant. And I saw that when she said that. So obviously there is some power in her name, which not for me to say, maybe she'd say it more than she says it, but in her sleep, even then, that will be recognized that there are more assistants coming to help you get where you need to go, and where it is at this really high level of vibration to correct the things that have happened through the vocal cord, through the singing, and through the sharing of music. And it will be elevated into the likeness of heaven for people in her region and in around, will heal the nation and the earth, and different planets will be also healed through her singing and through her saying her name, not in pride and not in ego, but in humility to honor who you are. And then your name, would bring about a rapid change in your atmosphere of the do's and don'ts that you want not to enter, and the ones that you do, because your quantum jump is done. You just have to trust. That's why they put money in my house. They put it in my house. And yeah, there are languages I speak I don't even know, and I know them, but I don't know them because I can't speak them to you. I mean, I can, but you probably think I was a plaque. That's okay. I'll be whatever you want me to be, but I know who I am. Yeah. It's an honor, Queen. It's an honor. I love you, and thank you for having me on your show.
Oh, it was a pleasure. Oh my gosh. What a treat. Oh, what a treat. This was so wonderful. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing this interview today. Oh, and remember, Pamela Cousins, give them a bit of your information where they can find you once again.
It would be on Facebook, which I'm sure she can put into the chat. I am Pamela. I am Love Cousins. it says spiritual technician. You'll see my picture. And also, you can go to Facebook, Messenger, and message me. Or you can email me at Cousins Pamela 47 at yahoo.com, which is COUSINSPAMELA 47 at yahoo.com. Let me please let everyone know that if you viewed any of my team doing anything in the background, know that it was not to hurt you or harm you, but also to bring you into our ascension period, which we are fastly approaching. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, and God be with all of you. God receive you, and God bless.
There you have it, Miss Pamela Cousins. Ah, she's amazing. And this has been an exciting, fantastic Freedom Fridays, y'all. And we will be here next Friday, same time, same place. And do have a fabulous weekend. Namaste. Blessings, peace, joy. Live long and prosper.